Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. We are on my creative world again and I'm doing another quick build. And today we're going to, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, we're going to be building a boot with a house in it, like a little fairy boot house. This is kind of meant to be for my 10 days 10 buildings, but unfortunately, as you probably have realized, I did not do 10 days in a row at all. I will try and do that, but it got a bit hard. I kind of made the worst decision. I just started doing it and then I got sick so quickly. But yeah, anyway, we're going to continue on with it anyway, regardless that it isn't 10 days in a row. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'll try and make it as survival friendly as possible, using blocks that you can easily get in early game. But yeah, otherwise we'll just jump right into the time lapse. Alright, so as you can see, we've finished that time lapse and we have finished the boot and the fairy house. And honestly, I love how it looks. It's just like cute. I made sure I used a bunch of materials that are all survival friendly. So I think we've got a lot of oak, like stripped oak wood, stripped jungle wood, normal jungle planks, moss, coarse dirt, spruce planks, spruce wood. We've got like these little gardens. Oh, I really like these little gardens. I didn't want the fences to connect because sometimes it looks a bit odd. So I like mixed it in with some trapdoors, and I really like how the effect is. I also made sure to do some terraforming around so the boot wasn't just floating. I added a tree up there because, like, you know, I think it's cute to be like a little pot and some moss coming down. I think that's also very nice. I really like how the boot turned out, and you probably saw at the start when I made the boot shape and then I changed it for this. That was genuinely me just getting the boot shape down, and then I was like, oh well, you know, the boot has like that rubber bit, and I had to angle the mangrove roots up like this so that it would look, you know, the little detail would be kind of like going down, so kind of like the rubber on shoes in general. But yeah, this is the full build. We still need to do the interior, but there's loads of space in there to work with, so that's going to be really good. Loads and loads of space. But yeah, I think this would be really cool starter base in survival, just a boot. It wasn't super hard to get the shape down. These gardens, they're just great for anywhere. Like, it was the first time I've actually tried it, and I'm really liking how it looked. We've got moss, my literal favourite block. I love moss. And then also some mossy stone stairs to kind of give it some contrast. But again, they can be like they can be normal stone. I just went with mossy to go with the rest of this. But yeah, I think we'll head on to the interior now, because I think that the exterior is polished, it's finished. I love the flower pots, I love the detail. And yeah, we'll go into the interior time lapse now. So we have finished the build and I'm happy with it. I like how it turned out. I made sure, again, that it's survival friendly. So if you guys want to try this in your world, and especially in survival, I think that'd be really impressive. Love to see it. We finished the interior, as you can see. You know, we got loads of storage and barrels. I realized at the end of it that I didn't do any storage, so I was like, ooh, gotta change that. So I added a whole bunch of barrels. We got a little moss carpet here because it's very fairy-like. You know, we've got, you know, a little kitchen, a bit of an area to eat, some placemats on there. We've got loads of books over here because I don't know, it just feels very fairy tale like. Obviously this interior isn't quite survival friendly. You'll need to change that for yourself. But yeah, we've got the little upstairs area with, you know, an empty bookshelf. Put whatever you want in there, a bit of a lectern. We've got some pictures that kind of fit. You can fall off pretty easily, but that's okay. And yeah, we got loads of storage here, which is good. I had to add that because I kept falling down as I went up. And so I added some storage here, which, you know, didn't quite block off the window entirely. But I like the cluttered nature of this. I like the decorative pots. I think this is the very first time I've ever used them actually in Minecraft. But yeah, I really enjoy how this turned out. I love just the aesthetic of it. It's just a nice, like, fairy build. It's got the boot, it's got everything you could ask for a fairy house. You know, we've got all around just a nice nature, cute thing. I think it would be really cool as well to put in a dark oak forest if you were to build this, because you could just plant a dark oak tree and be surrounded by all the mushrooms, which are already very fairy tale like. But overall, I love this build. I really like it. I want to do this for a survival base at one point because I think that would be really interesting. But yeah, let me know if you guys like the build and what I should build next. And we can do that in the next video probably. Just let me know if you do this in your survival world or something similar, or if you have done something similar. I'd be really excited to see it. I didn't really do any researching prior to this. I just had an idea and was like, ooh, that'd be cool to put in Minecraft. And I did it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that this was easy enough for you to get some inspiration. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're all done. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!